Let's continue meal prepping 141 meals, part 2. This is a large undertaking. Did I take on too much?
That's 47 breakfast items, 47 lunch items, and 47 dinner items. It really didn't hit me, this ambitious adventure, until the storage containers came that I've ordered. I hope that I can do it.
It's going well so far. Let's just keep going. What do you get with peas and beef bolognese? So a beef bolognese ragu is simply just tomato gravy or tomato sauce with beef. A meat sauce. I'm making mine with orecchiette pasta. Orecchiette translates to little ears, referring to the shape. Make this quick and simple but delicious pasta for your family. It goes a long way. Perfect for meal prep. My orecchiette is made out of whole wheat. Done. My Jamaican curry coconut stewed chicken.
Now you know I have to make my stewed curry chicken. It tastes like home.
I'm going to cut up a whole package of chicken thighs. I believe there were 8 pieces. We have this delicious meal about twice a week in my house. I make it once, and we eat it 2 or 3 times. I add my garlic powder, smoked paprika, turmeric, cumin, and of course, Jamaican curry. Add salt to your tastes. Stir this well, then add your onions. I'm using a chopped white onion, but oftentimes I use Spanish yellow onion. Red onion works well here too. Of course, I'm going to add my mushrooms, and I'm going to add some garlic powder too. Make sure you stir this well and get those mushrooms to sweat. You must add a squeeze of lime to your curried stewed chicken. Since I have Brussels sprout leaves left over, I'm going to add those too. Don't forget your diced red peppers. These are sweet and came pickled in a jar. Chopped cilantro brings out the freshness in the dish. Be sure to use unsweetened coconut milk. And there you have made the most delicious Jamaican curried coconut stewed chicken. So here I am eating ham sandwiches in training, and this is what Henry's eating. Then when I speak to him in the evenings, he tells me how delicious everything was. Great! But seriously, I love doing it. Ooh, did you see that? Let's back it up. Here's the bottom half of the freezer. I made space by using the meats that were there. Lots of organization goes into meal prepping. My second biggest tip is to use the right containers. That's 66 meals and just 28 to go. Spaghetti and meatballs.
To make my meatball minis, it's just 2 of my regular sized meatballs cut in 4s. So each serving gets 8 mini meatballs.
I already prepared my meatballs, so this was a quick fix. So I took 16 of my large meatballs and rolled out 4 mini meatballs out of each one, giving me 8 mini meatballs for each serving. That's also a great way to stretch out your food. I didn't have time to make a sauce, so I'm using a jarred one that I like. This is tomato basil. That looks good. I'm also going to use a whole wheat pasta. Believe it or not, this is just 1 box. So what I like to do is I like to take out the meatballs and then enrich the pasta by finish cooking it inside the sauce. The spaghetti will absorb all that flavor and will make the tomato gravy thick. Now, we don't like our spaghetti swimming inside tomato sauce. This way, each spaghetti strand will get a coating of sauce. Now, you'll hear me call this tomato gravy or tomato sauce. My family, however, says it's nothing but gravy. I like to place some microgreens for freshness, and then I place my meatballs on top. These look delicious and, dare I say, too cute. I put my lids on, I place my labels on, and I'm ready to go to the freezer. Woo! 20 meals to go. We are making much progress.
Now, for another shortcut, if you have a good quality pizza shop around, a pizzeria, get pizza. It is a great product to freeze, and we kind of love the one we have up the block. So that's 12 slices of pizza. These are Sicilian style, so they're nice and crusty and thick, and the way they make it is just so good.
Store-bought pizza, Sicilian style. Our local pizzeria use fresh mozzarella, their own tomato gravy, And they bake their homemade dough in a sheet pan, giving it a great crust.
Now for something surprising. I'm going to be really decadent. I'm making a shrimp meal. Now Henry loves fresh shrimp. Who doesn't? But I also buy a good quality bag of shrimp. But sometimes I buy fresh colossal shrimp that come in a ring. These are large. They have the tails on them. I just take them off and make meals with those.
Shrimp and broccoli with jasmine rice. I'm going to add some olive oil to a hot pan. I'm going to add some pepper flakes and lots of minced garlic. Once the garlic blooms, I give it a shake and I add my shrimp. Now these shrimp come already cooked. You don't want to overcook them. They'll get rubbery. Cook them for 2 to 3 minutes the most. Again, I'm going to add minimal salt. Give them a quick stir and out the pan they go. In another pan, I'm going to add some olive oil and my broccoli. These are chopped into florets and I'm going to give them just a touch of salt and a drizzle more of olive oil. I'm going to give them a quick stir and then I'm going to add some garlic powder. And that's it. With the leftover jasmine rice, it's ready for plating. Now this is a great meal and it freezes so well. And did I mention Henry really loves shrimp? So if you've been keeping tabs, that's 94 meals. But what about the 47 meals for breakfast? Overnight oats and breakfast bar.
So guys, making this many meals, I need a break. So let me give you an ASMR break with the breakfast setup. Here goes.
Naturally, I'm going to have dry oats. Do not get the 1 minute kind for overnight oats. Get old-fashioned oats. Overnight oats during the week, dry cereal on the weekends. I got him lots of boxed almond milk. These must be refrigerated after opening, so keeping them out made lots of room in the refrigerator. Then I put out the sliced almonds, the freeze-dried blueberries, the coconut flakes, and the chia and flax seeds blend. A few jars of nut butter. I hope he remembers to refrigerate after opening. And for a snack, he really likes these dried mangoes. Yes, we use lots and lots of mason jars. Not captured in this video, I put out some dried cranberries and raisins. I put out fresh bananas too. Here are some bagels, jams, jellies, and cream cheese are in the fridge. And here's the breakfast bar.
So we're done. 141 meals. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now that I showed you my tips and tricks, you can make your own prep. You might not do this many, but you'll do 8 to 10 meals, no problem now. Goodbye.